Hello everyone, I'm ColeDigital and welcome back to another video. So in this video, I'm basically going to be giving you a tour of my Minecraft survival world. So, a bit of brief history real quick. I started this world in November of 2019 and it's still going to this day. I've built a lot, not just around here, some stuff out there too, and yeah, I'm really excited to get this going. So let's begin. But if you could, like and subscribe, and comment down below if you want to see more videos like this. Alright, let's jump right into it. Kicking things off, we are landing right here at spawn. And in case you haven't noticed, I have actually filmed a few videos here before. Not one of them was the one with 2,000 views, the how to defeat the Wither. The other one was how to do a raid. And I think the other one was how to build a circle, which that one was kind of lazy, if I'm being honest. So yeah, here's where it all happened. So I spawned in right over here around 00. Actually, I think it was like over there somewhere. But yeah, this is 00. I built a statue here. It's been there and it hasn't changed any in like 2 years. So yeah, that's that. And this was my starter base, right here. I used to live in it, and as you can see, you know, in some of my old videos, as you can see, once I moved out and moved into that giant disc in the sky, which I'll get more into later, I gave this to all my dogs. See, I used to have a whole bunch of dogs that lived over there on that island, but once I moved out, I figured they could own this place, and here are all my doggos. I haven't given them all names yet. They just kind of sit here and, you know, I feed them every now and then. And yeah, so I come up here and these are my two favorite dogs. I hate to pick favorites, but like these are the real OGs. This one was my very first dog in this world. I named him Doggo. That's such a creative name. And yeah, I've had him like since a few months after I first created the world. And then this is Cash. I just got this one a few months ago when I got my real life dog, you know, like my very first real life dog. So I decided to give him a green collar because green is my favorite color. And yeah, he now lives here beside Doggo. I'm gonna give Cash a room up inside my mega house once I'm done building it. And yeah, this is his security guard, this skeleton horse. There used to be another one here, but I might or might not have accidentally shot it. But that's a story for another time. Anyway, so for now, this guy is taking his job. He has some big shoes to fill, literally. But yeah, I have confidence in the little guy. Okay, so now we come up here, and this is my giant statue of Doggo. So yeah, I built this when I was remodeling the house to fit the fit the, you know, dog feeling and stuff. And yeah, it's not perfect, but it's one of my very first times doing pixel art in Minecraft. I've built some creepers, but like, it's my first Doggo. Okay, so now moving on over here, this is my farm island. This served me well up until like a few weeks ago when I moved to Golden Carrots. Now that I can go down there and eat and trade with villagers. I'll get to that in a little bit. You guys probably don't know what that means yet. And so yeah, when I built the thing in the sky, the shade kind of went over this, and that kind of stopped the crops from growing. So I had to experiment with torches and stuff, and that's how I learned how to light up my builds. So yeah. Oh, and it appears to be turning night real quick. I'm gonna sleep real quick. All right, coming back over here. Here is my Netherwort Farm. I haven't used this much. I have a good little collection of Netherwort, and there's that little ominous fire that has been burning there for absolute ages, so it's sacred. Basically, a bunch of things down here don't serve any more purpose, but they're just kind of sacred, because, you know, that's what they are. And this is the ancient statue. This one actually has some history around it. So back, you know, a few months into the survival world, I'd gotten into doing raids at my Pillager Outpost over here, and so basically I got that crossbow and to represent the fact that, you know, all the pillagers have died here, well, over there technically, I built this statue with solid gold armor. Now, you can choose to believe this or not, but one day I literally walked outside and there was just a bunch of gold armor laying on the ground, like a full set of gold armor that hadn't been damaged. I figured a zombie might have dropped it, but the fact that it wasn't damaged was kind of sus. So I just put it on the statue, and it hasn't moved. Like, I literally haven't touched this statue until just recently I decided to add this, because I realized the floating block was probably a bit unrealistic. But yeah, now, heading on up in here, I actually have a secret basement, but it's technically not so secret because I have these carpets surrounding it. But yeah, this was originally supposed to be inspired by Iron Man's Maui base. Well, no, not Maui. Malibu, I think. I don't know, his old mansion. So I had this Hall of Armor, and the look didn't really go well, mostly because it wasn't symmetrical. So I just decided to turn it into my villager trading hall. I'll get into that in just a second. Here are all my elytras I have collected and dragon heads after in-raiding. This was my old nether portal. It was kind of inspired by the upside down portal from Stranger Things Season 3, you know, the Russian one where there has like a wall around it. And this is Margit, my snowman. Of course, I didn't name him that. I was into Unspeakable, that YouTube channel, back then, and he had a snowman named Margit, so I just decided to have one too. I didn't give him a name tag though, but he does have an air hole, so that's good. These are just, you know, random supplies I have. And so yeah, here are my villagers. So yeah, the iron golems are mad at me because I've killed a few villagers in the past. Not on purpose, but now they're just, all of a sudden they've been mad at me more lately. So let me put this on. I guess I'll take care of them. But yeah, here's my inventory tour real quick. Here is the OG, which is my very first sword. I have had that for a long time. I've upgraded it since then. But yeah, this is the only one of all my tools that this is the oldest one of all my tools that hasn't been replaced. So yeah, my pickaxe, Silcatus Tuchicus, very uniquely named. Like Harry Potter kind of inspired me of this. And Diggy, my shovel. Only some of you will understand that reference. And Chop Real Smooth, my axe, which is, yeah, my axe. That's basically all I have to say about that. And here's my new crossbow, which I have just recently got, actually, because I switched from bows to crossbows, because, you know, crossbows can have mending and, you know, all these different multi-shot and stuff. So, yeah, then I have golden carrots and, you know, my mining machine pickaxe, which is my second oldest tool, and my trident with riptide and loyalty, my elytra, a water bucket, and my ender chest, and that's basically it. So now, I'm sorry, Mr. Golem, but I can't have you killing me in my world tour video. So yeah, here are some of my villagers. This one is my Unbreaking 3 villager, which has since been replaced. It used to be 32 emeralds, but now it's just 12. I got a discount, which is probably why the iron golems are mad at me now, because I had to take care of, you know, the first one. Give me that terrible deal. And I'm sorry, it's time. I have to kill this iron golem. I probably should cover this place with slabs sometime soon so they don't spawn anymore. And yeah, this is my Feather Falling 4 one. I'm not going to go through all of these too much. But yeah, Silk Touch. And then Efficiency 4. And this is Dr. Mending the second. You see, I used to have Dr. Mending the first. He'd sell me mending books for like 15 emeralds. It was such a great deal. But I'm not making this up. One day, he literally just vanished. Like, I come down here, and he's just not there. And so, my theory is that he escaped into the nether portal and went into the nether somewhere. But the thing is, I name tagged him, and I never saw his death in the chat. And this is not a realm. I am the only one who can be online. You know, there has to be at least me online for this to work. I never saw his death. But when I went through the portal, I saw a cat in there. So I had a feeling that the cat might have murdered him. That's a story for another time. But yeah, I made this little gravestone in honor of him. But then about a week later, I got a new mending villager with an even better deal of mending for 10 These golems are so annoying. They are a real problem. So yeah, he offers me mending for 10 emeralds. I mean, what a deal. Oh my goodness. And so yeah, then I have some more villagers over here with some useful trades. Then I have these guys, these cartographers that I trade glass for for emeralds. And these guys are the ones that I'm using to breed and get more and more villagers. But yeah, as you can see, I have a kind of a pattern going. I have librarians, cartographers, farmers, which is how I get my golden carrots, and now these guys, which are clerics, I think. Isn't that what they're called? Yes. And I trade rotten flesh with them because I have a farm that literally produces rotten flesh. And so it gives me mountains and mountains of emeralds, which brings us to our next little thingy. Here's my ender chest, and with all of my riches in it. Okay. Here are my riches. Ta-da! It took me a long time to grind all the way up to these. But yeah, that's basically it. I'm constantly, gathering more and more as I go. I'm not just doing constant, grinding sessions where I get a bunch. Well, I mean, I do that sometimes, but like not often. I just kind of, collect it. Oops, wrong one. I just kind of collect them as I go. So yeah, let me put this all up. Yeah, that's the end of this general area. And so now, time for some more history time. Yay! Okay, so this was my original cow farm, which I used to get my enchanting table. There's only 2 cows left, because foxes keep spawning in here, and I keep having to kill them, but I accidentally kill these guys instead. That's why there's only 2 left. Just 2. No more, no less. Okay, and this is my old storage shed, and not much, has been in here. The reason I'm showing you all these little things is because there's a lot of history involved in these. Like when I tell my friends about these whenever they want to join my world. But yeah, this is where I keep my horse armor and 3 other gold chest plates that I just randomly found on the ground with no damage taken to them. And this is my raid box where I put some of my raid loot. And these are the 3 sacred golden swords. I went nether raiding one time, and I came home with those in my inventory. I put them in the chest, and they haven't moved since. It's been almost a year. So yeah, that's that. And this was the time I tried to capture a wandering trader in here that sold me gunpowder, but it just despawned, and I never took this thing down. Alright, and now the Sacred Watermelon Farm. After the 1.16 update, this watermelon farm stopped working, and it's just been sitting here like this infinitely. Well, I mean, right now it's not. There we go. It's just been sitting here infinitely, and it doesn't produce melons anymore. It just doesn't. Like, it's just been stuck at 3 stacks and 36 melons ever since. So I just leave it here in honoring memory of the melons that I never use, that I just decided to create a farm for it. And yeah, these are the warped, the red and blue trees that I got from the nether once the 1.16 update came out. This is my failed creeper farm. So essentially, about a year ago, before I started building this thing, I dug out a huge hole trying to make a creeper farm. So I was watching Hermitcraft at the time, and Scar and Grian had created a massive creeper farm. So I decided to try and recreate the same thing and build, like, one of those statues around it again. But of course, oh great. One second. Okay, anyways, so essentially, yeah, this was a creeper farm before I built my base above it. And once the creeper farm failed, I just tore the whole thing down, left this big hole, and yeah, that's where this, I decided to build my mega base on top of it. And yeah, over time, when creepers have exploded in it and Endermen have picked things up, that's how this thing was created. This used to be just all, like stone and, andesite and granite, but, I had to place cobblestone over the times with creeper holes. And eventually I just decided to stop keeping it up. Mushrooms started growing, and, Endermen kept breaking blocks all over the place. So yeah, I think it's kind of cool to show, the aging process of this build, which I gotta say is kind of interesting. Okay, moving on now. So this over here is my gold farm, my gold piglin farm, which I created actually a while ago now. Dang, it doesn't feel like that long ago I created this. But yeah, I come over here to get my XP and my gold and my rotten flesh, which I've used for various things in the past, like my beacon and many different things. Yeah, I just recently added the storage system to this because it kept getting overflowed with gold swords now that there's a 100% spawn rate for them. Yeah, I've just recently cleared this out. That's why there's not much loot in it. But yeah, it's my gold piglin farm and my enchanting station over here. This is where I spend most of my AFK time here. And yeah, this is one of my other times doing pixel art, which I gotta say is kind of nice. Alright, now, the moment you've all been waiting for. The giant floating disc in the sky. Woohoo! I've updated this a lot since the last time you guys have seen this on camera. But yeah, this is where the magic happens. This is where I live. This is my home. So right away we have my nether portal and the eternal flames, which have been actually burnt out a few times. And this is the wall of death, where basically I put all my pillager banners once I've killed them. And yeah, these are the rings that go around it and stuff. And let me make my way over here. And yeah, this is the dragon egg. The dragon egg. And the original bow that killed it for the first time. And I just left it there because, you know, its durability is really low. The Dragon Slayer. This is my first mega enchanted bow. And yeah, I got some dragon heads here. And here is my mega beacon. So yeah, that's not much to say about that. I have a lodestone right there and a conduit, so when it rains I have night vision. And yeah, this is my beacon area. And this is my storage system. So yeah, it's not much. I'm planning on maybe replicating it over there, but you know, with more items and, you know, moving the dragon statue somewhere else, somewhere more safe, I guess. Because I'm starting to open up the world to new players. You know, I'm letting a bunch of new people log in and join whenever they, you know, every now and then. And I'd like to keep things more safe. So yeah, this is my storage system, and this is my vault where I used to keep all my valuables in before I started putting them in my ender chest. But I do still have some valuables in here, but this is more for rare stuff, you know. So I have my gapple and 3 spare beacons, you know, just in case, because I already have like 5 over there. And yeah, my mob heads, my name tags, my sponges, rabbit's foot, my conduits, seashells, this fully repaired chain helmet that I found on the ground one day, and Ryan. Only he will know what this means. So yeah. We make my way over here, and this is my kitchen area. See, I went with acacia planks because my kitchen actually has that, like, my real life kitchen actually has that, like, orange, you know, that orange wood. And I figured I was going to try and build, like, more of a kitchen, but instead I ended up expanding it out here into a bedroom and stuff. So yeah, this is my brewing area with all my potions and, you know, ingredients. And this is some leftover food that I have, a bunch of cookies, cake, some stuff that you might need. There's a cake that I just laid there one day and never, you know, ate. And some chains and, yeah, stone cutter, a smoker, and that's that. And here is the Kfc Machine. No, I gave it a real name. It was Minecraft Lava Chicken. Yeah, it was the MLCinator, yeah, or something like that. And so this is where I give all my guests their food. Yeah, that's that. This is my super smelter. This is my super smelter. I've taken this down and rebuilt this 3 times. It is so frustrating. Oh my goodness, like, the minecarts are slow now because I had to replace them with chests because it kept draining into this system. Yeah, that's where I put my fuel. So I put the input, and I have this little lookout area for my industrial area, which I'll show in a little bit. And this is my shulker boxes of glass that I've been collecting for the inner layers inside my rings, which I've been working on recently. And now, making my way over here, this is my bedroom. It's a nice little cozy area I made a while ago. And yeah, I think it looks really good. And this is my modern bed design I got off the internet. And a little disc player. This is where I sleep every night. And when the sun sets, this is facing west, so the sun will set here and I can watch the sunset as I sleep, which is kind of cool. Here's my modern bookshelf I also got off the internet, and my disc collection. Don't tell Tommy in it. And basically I come over here, and this is my gaming setup. I come in here to play Fortnite. Yeah, that's basically it. Here's my fireworks. And this is my old set of netherite. See, this one is brand new. I literally just made it. This is my old set, which I'm planning on giving to someone sometime soon, you know. And yeah, here's my logo on the ground I made with carpets. This took longer than it probably should have. But yeah, that's that, and that's basically everything up in the giant disc in the sky. Oh, I forgot to show you guys this. This is my industrial area. So, well, not really, but it's like some of my farms I've put. So in this world, I don't have cheats turned on, but I have created copies of the world from time to time that I can go into to locate, you know, things like the stronghold, the fortress, and a bamboo biome at one point. So I just went there to get bamboo. I came back and I made this farm, and it's been producing well. But yeah, the goal of this world is not to just do everything naturally. Well, I mean, it is, but like I'm not necessarily worried about using it to like, you know, find things. But I'm not, you know, spawning things in. So yeah, here's my sugarcane farm that I've just made. And yeah, I had to place slabs under it because it kept freezing up because it's so high up in the sky. So I had to place slabs and blocks around the side for the water. And yeah, this is my stone farm right over here. I just sit here after, you know, I got to turn it on, but I'm not going to do that right now. And I mine stone, and that is where I got all the stone for this build. Well, back then I used to just fight withers down there and smelt all the cobblestone I collected. But yeah, that's that. There's the back of my super smelter. And yeah, that's almost it, I think. I have some big plans for this in the future. Oh, there's one more thing over here. So this is actually kind of a long story. So I was bored one day, and I decided to create... See, the inspiration for this was... For this whole mega base in the first place was kind of like Cloud City from Star Wars. There's this big floating ring in the sky. But like that didn't work out, so I decided to improvise a bit. But I wanted to have some form of spaceship. So I wanted to get creative with this. This was actually inspired by... Well, if any of you have ever seen Lego Ninjago in your childhood, the floating boat from Lego Ninjago. It's not done yet. I kind of just gave up on this project. But yeah, that's what this was originally supposed to be. I was going to add one more over by my stronghold over there. And yeah, this is it. It's not much. I have a little, you know, room back here. And it's nice and cozy. I feel like I did good with interior design. And yeah, that's this thing, and that concludes this part of the tour with my floating disc in the sky. And now over here is my creeper farm, which is one of my newest builds. It took about 6 hours in all, but it produces a heck ton of gunpowder, which is good. And so now coming over here, we have my mega pumpkin farm, which there's not much to say about it. It's just a mega pumpkin farm. Anyway, on to the next area. So this was an abandoned project for many reasons. One, I needed the stone that I was going to use with this to build that platform in the sky. And two, there's actually... ooh, a zombie villager. He might come in handy. Wait a second. Okay. This might sound a bit far-fetched. Okay, see why this is a weird circular design on the ground? This used to be my iron farm, but I realized it was too close to my villagers, so I had to move it a few thousand blocks away. This might be one of the leftover villagers. I thought they were all dead. But he's not despawning anytime soon because he has a helmet and a piece of rotten flesh in his hand. But yeah, this was supposed to be... I was into Battlefront 2 at the time, and, you know, playing Ewok Hunt, and so basically it's supposed to be one of those AT-AT huts from Indoor. And so yeah, you come over here, there should be an AT-AT parked out there, and it's like a little landing platform. I'm sorry, my dog is barking in the background in case you can hear that. But yeah, it's a landing platform. I don't know how that hole got there. I gotta fix that sometime soon. And yeah, this was kind of an abandoned project. I just gave up on it. Okay, so now over here, bet you're wondering, Cole, why didn't you show this earlier? Because this is the newest thing I have built on the server. Well, on the world, not a server. So basically, I decided, I was watching my old video, and I got inspired, because I saw, in the one where I defeat the raid, I was looking inside, and I remember the old layout of this base, and so I decided to completely recreate the thing, like my original base. I completely recreated it in its like old form, and even created a new gold statue here to make it look, you know, old and weathered and stuff. But yeah, I recreated it block by block. See, the blast furnaces, the smokers, all of this was here originally. Here's my valuables chest. And yeah, my bed, the old brewing stand, and the little water area, it's all still here. This is all exactly where it used to be. Here, I'm gonna go sleep real quick. This is the perfect opportunity for me to show you guys the sunset, if it's not too late. Yep, there's the sunset. I can watch it while I sleep. It's kind of nice. I do have a slight fox infestation. I had to kill some every now and then, but I try my best to show them mercy. But yeah, I recreated that thing block by block. My original plan was to have like a portal surrounding it, cause kind of like, you know, Fortnite Season X style, where, you know, like, or not necessarily Season X, like Chapter 2 Season 5 also. There was gonna be like a portal surrounding it. You're like, oh yeah, this is the old thing. It just plopped down here out of a rift or something. And yeah, that's that. But then we go down here. There's my mines where I got most of my diamonds. And just recently I turned all these things into path blocks because it was podzol and coarse dirt and it was ugly. So I turned it into path blocks because I was bored. But I clearly get distracted way too easily. Because when I just did one and then I'm like, yeah, I have to do the whole thing now. So yeah, that's about it. I do have a small campsite over here somewhere if I can find it. Yep, here it is. I went camping here one day. Because why not? Because I was bored. Yeah, it's nothing much. Got a little tent here. Some buttons that do nothing. Yeah, nice little campfire. But yeah, that's basically it. While we're here, it's time for a little story time with Cole. Okay, so here is the story. A long time ago, back when I first had this world, this is the story of the Nether incident. Dun dun dun. So I was fighting the Wither for the very first time ever. I was basically going to fight him on the Nether roof because I heard there was a glitch where the Wither can get stuck in bedrock and you can just kill him immediately. So I tried to do that glitch. That was back before I knew the difference between Minecraft Java and Minecraft Bedrock. So the Wither escaped. I died multiple times. And essentially, he broke through the... Here, this will be better if I show you in person. So yeah, this is my little Nether hub here. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Hey, I'm trying to film a video here. Magma cubes, buzz off, huh? Buzz off, huh? Sorry. Here, we'll be right back. Okay, we are back now, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, in case you haven't noticed, this doesn't look natural, does it? That's because a Wither battle took place here. Technically, it took place up there. But, yeah, I fought the Wither. And, basically, he got out. He came down here, tore up my Nether hub. And this is my basalt farm, by the way. That's not really important right now. And, yeah, I was basically fighting him over here. And I fell into lava right here at this exact spot. Died. And lost my first ever diamond pickaxe. I'm not joking. I've played Minecraft for like 6 years now. And I lost my first ever mending diamond pickaxe into the lava right here. It was sad. And so I rage quit and I gave up the world for about a week and then I came back on. But yeah, the Wither escaped and came down here, so I couldn't even kill the Wither. He escaped down here into now what I call Wither Lake. And so, yeah. This is Wither Lake, where the Wither camped there until just recently when I decided to come back and kill it with fire resistance potions. But, yeah. It's Wither Lake. It's been here for months and months and months. Yeah, and also I got really lucky. I spawned right next to a nether fortress, so I connected it to my nether hub, which is kind of cool now, because I can just come up these stairs here and see the, I can come up here and I'll see the portal, which is, yeah, nice. I'm honored to be a part of this world. Well, I mean, it's kind of my world, so this world should be honored to have me as its owner. Just kidding. So yeah. Oh, this is my little netherite station. So basically, I have an extra set of netherite armor, but I put fire prot 4 on it. So whenever I go netherite mining, I can go over there, use these potions and stuff, and yeah, I'll go and mine netherite. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, I have fire prot on all these. Oh, let me kill this gas real quick. Okay, let's go on back, and I actually have one more story. So let's go back to story time with Cole. So a long time ago, this was after the Nether incident, by the way. So I was basically getting ready to kill the Ender Dragon for my first time ever by myself. So let me head on over to my stronghold as we speak. I also got lucky to have my stronghold like really close to my base too. So essentially this was my first ever time getting full diamond armor with enchantments on it. The enchantments were of course crappy. I just was happy to have full diamond armor. I was so excited. I couldn't believe my eyes. Oh, here's my Pillager Outpost, by the way. And that bridge that's been there since like day 1. So yeah, I came in, I fought the dragon. I was going to do this trick where I trap him in a boat, but apparently that had already been patched. And so yeah, I fought him, and I did not succeed, and I lost all of my diamond stuff, and I rage quit the world for 2 months. Yep, it's true, I did. And I started a new survival world, which I died in and lost all my stuff again. So I came back to this world, yay! And so I got myself some iron armor and some iron tools. Came back and fought the dragon again. I couldn't find any of my diamond stuff except for this, the OG sword. That sword was the only thing I found, but I couldn't kill the dragon yet, so I returned to the overworld, crafted an ender chest, came back to, well, I couldn't return to the overworld, I died and respawned back over there, and I crafted an ender chest and put the sword in the ender chest. I had saved my sword, and hope was restored. I came back and killed the dragon about a month later, and I went in raiding, and that's how I got stacked armor. And that is how I became a pro at Minecraft. So yeah, let's go on in. And yeah, this is the end, in case you haven't noticed. And that's the exact ender chest. I haven't moved it. And yeah, also I just recently mined out all this obsidian because I was bored. But yeah, this is it. This is where the magic happened. This is where the big fight, the dirt tower, and this Enderman's attacking me. So yeah, back to the overworld. I get to watch the sunset once again as I go to sleep. But yeah, this is my Minecraft survival world that I've had for like 1.5 years now. I've done a whole lot on it. I do have an iron farm, but it's like 1,000 blocks away, and I have to fly all the way there. And I don't really have to show you guys right now because I don't go there as often. And that you just witnessed a chicken die in the background. My apologies. I didn't want to end the video off on that note. But on that note, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you have had a fantastic day. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to comment down below. And yeah, oh wait. I just wanted to let you guys know one more thing. I am planning on filling these things with glass. And once I finish the mega base, I'm going to make a part 2 to this video. And yeah. That's all for now, folks. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, guys.